Hey everybody, HMV here. Playing more Darkest Dungeon, and I have a crew here that we're taking out. We are taking out Jubert, who is a Ruins phobe. I don't think, yeah, we're going into the Weald. So Jubert is a Ruins phobe, so we don't care about that. She's also light sensitive, which is not a big deal, because I tend to be running under the highest torch level anyway. Her whole thing is stun and bleed. I did not unlock if it bleeds, and I'm kind of changing my mind on that now. I think we're going to swap out Iron Swan for it. Iron Swan is so situational, I guess is the right word. So let's see, where are you, Jubert? Jubert gets if it bleeds, just to make her better. Yeah, so we're going to drop Iron Swan, and we're going to put if it bleeds. Her whole thing is bleed. She's also got the bleed stone and the stun amulet, so she's going to be stunning and bleeding people. We've also got Bulby here, who is calm, which isn't a huge deal. Necromania could be a problem because we're kind of relying on corpses for food. His whole thing is to bleed, and also this knockback and stun would be nice. But the main thing he's going to do is be marking and then damaging people who are marked. Also, Papon here also has damage against marked people somewhere, right here. So that will help. And then we've got a standard old healer carrying a head around, because that's what you do when you're a healer. And she's got the Book of Sanity to read, just so that the fact that she's carrying a disembodied head in a bag doesn't stress her out too much. So that's how we're going to be doing this. Oh, and also she has Shadow Fade in case she gets too far forward. She can at least Shadow Fade back to here. Actually, honestly, maybe I should just put them like this. No, I shouldn't, because she has, who is this? Belashot has Illumination, which doesn't work in the back ranks. And that's just the way it's going to work, because we're not using Mace Bash, and I'm not gonna bother bringing out this. So, we're ready to go here. Into the Weald. I think I'm going to bring a little bit more food than possibly I would have. I'm going to bring 2 full stacks. But we're going to bring... Geez, what are we else going to bring? Let's bring 2 herbs. Let's bring 3 herbs. Let's bring 3 bandages. 2 holy waters. 3 holy waters. Where else am I? Shovels. We want shovels galore. I think 4 shovels. And then 16 torches. Let's bring a half stack more. I hate to over-prepare, but I've never really been on one of these long missions before, and I'm not 100% sure what to expect. So let's go ahead and embark. That's why we're sending out a bunch of level 0s. The first long mission ever, we're sending out a bunch of level 0s. But if we lose them all, well, we lose all the charms.
Soil, sapping all good life from these groves.
Okay,
we need to burn out this evil.
Sorry. We need to complete 100% of room battles. So I think the obvious way to go is through this wall, up and around here, hopefully get a scout here, and then hit all these, and then come back, and then go all the way up here. We also have 2 campfires, remember. So we're probably going to camp fairly quickly. We might just wait for the light to go down naturally, and then camp. Okay, I'm already freaked out about this. We got to kill at least 1, if not both of these people. We might want to spend the first turn marking. Yeah. And then she has her thing against marked people. So hoping that would have killed. And we got if it bleeds for the middle. We've got bleed out for the back. Oh, bleed out's on the front. Duh. It's the Iron Swan that's on the back. Okay, let's stun these 2 guys. I'm pretty sure that was a 100% chance to stun. She might actually be able to stun lock them. We don't need to heal anyone. We don't really want Illumination. So that's funny. We've got 2 torch options. This will hit the back. It's not going to kill, but it's just going to get closer and closer. Sadly, he's going to get both of his things out. I really Yeah, he shouldn't have marked. He shouldn't have marked. He should have actually shot or something like that, or gotten bleed on him or something. Because now they're gonna get to go in. He's almost always first. I don't know what his speed is. Speed is 9 apparently. Her speed is 7. Yeah, stress is a huge deal. Like, I didn't even have a chance. Yeah, he can't even damage the mark, so I don't know what the heck I was thinking about with that. Let's go ahead and bleed him up. If he gets bleed, he dies. Okay, now we can concentrate on her. Poison darts. Her blight is really low. And also flashing daggers. Not going to kill either one. Or thrown dagger. She's not marked. Yeah, so I don't think Mark is actually very good in this group. So I think we're going to poison her up. Might as well use the poison darts when we can. Still don't need any health. Let's do this to lower her dodge. And then she's going to stun them again. That actually kind of works with the surprise. Because they lose their stun because they they get to go first. Okay, he's dead. She's not going to get to go first, which is good. Let's go ahead and pile up more blight on her. That's 8. She's dead. Oh no, it's only 6. We need to do a little bit of damage. If it bleeds. There, she's dead now. Okay, now you... Yeah, see, here's where we want to mark. I think he's going to mark this guy. We're going to only mark damage against him. And we're probably going to want to do 2 things against him. And those, and she is, though, going to Dazzling Light. This does 1 to 2. This does 1 to 3. They both did 1. Okay, but now that he's marked, we're going to do this, and then he's going to shoot him, and then that's going to be good. Or collect bounty, I should say. Nice.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
This has a chance of stunning. 40% stun resist. His stun resist is currently 65. Her stun chance is only 100. That's pretty bad. We can use a heal. We should keep up on the heals. And then bleed out. Nice dodge. And now we don't want a flashing daggers. His blight is high, but that's the only thing you can do against him, so go ahead and try it. Nice. He did stack on a blight. 3 and 3. That's 6 damage, so if we can do 5 to him, he's dead. And 11 will definitely do it. A little bit of stress relief, too. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Yeah, her thing, we want to keep the light below 75 in general. Okay, this is anti-venom, right? Old tree, blah, blah, blah. Old tree. Anti-venom for loot. Let's go ahead and do that. We didn't bring any anti-venom, so we could get a blight. Right? Is that what the old tree is? Yeah. So blight resist. 40, 30, 30, and 40. And that's lowered from thin-blooded, which kind of sucks. Yeah, we'll put it on you. Okie doke. Time to dig a tree with your shovel.
A victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed with misintent.
Maybe you're malformed with misintent. I think what we're going to do is whenever the... Oh! I kind of thought that this was a free battle, but at least we got the surprise. Okay, we need to kill quickly. Hook and slice won't do it, and it's too slow. Collect bounty won't do it, which is annoying. Uppercut could stun and knockback, which also won't do it. So I think we just need to hack away and miss. These guys can't have good blight resist. They do. Never mind. Flashing daggers. Lowers the bleed resist. I think that's a good choice. And then let's try to stun you. I kind of wish he had breakthrough now. This is a good shot for breakthrough. Yeah, I shouldn't have stunned him. I should have stunned him, and then Barbaric Yop to stun these two. You don't have anything here. I think we just Wicked Hack to kill one.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Could have been a better first round.
All.
I really should have realized the stun chance for the Hellion. What is their speed? Their speed is 8. So they're going to be going ahead of us. Okay. Yeah, Blight is bad. Flashing Daggers, I think, is still good. Nice crit there.
As the enemy crumbles.
I think a Yop here is... he has 40% stun resist. His stun is 50. We'll deal with that when the time comes. Don't need to heal. So let's go ahead and damage this guy who has a stun resist. Yeah, I got a couple annoying combos here. Yeah, I went for the could kill. I probably should have gone for the guaranteed kill. Although, we can stun these guys now. And then now we can take our time and kill him. Don't want to poison darts. Don't want to flashing daggers. Let's throw a dagger at him.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And then ideally we'll get a heal off. And I think we should do a... come on, healer. Yes. We should do a party heal. And then you should murder. Nicely done. Okay. Ancient Coffin, I believe, is just open it.
That overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yep, just by the hand. Okay, we somehow got our torch above 75 again. And we got a scout. We got a fight and curios and lots of stuff. It sucks that we got to go through another wall, but there's no getting around it. Free torch. Okay, and then a fight here. Okay, this guy is number 1. Number 1 on the pile. How is his blight resist? I think it's bad. Yeah. So we're gonna pile on some blight on him. We are going to illuminate him. Actually, stunning him's a really good chance. No, you can't stun him, so let's illuminate him. And then you're going to hook and slice to put some bleed on him. 3 damage and 3 damage. That's 6. We need to do 1 more. And she doesn't have anything. Okay, we're going to stun these 2 guys. So we're going to get 2 stresses off, which is really annoying. We invested a lot of our stuff into him, and it didn't work. But at least the next time he moves, he's dead. Like, the next time he moves, he doesn't get a move. Like,
the
right
slow
there.
death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Okay. Collect bounty. Can kill. Or dodge. Okay, come on. Whenever you're ready there. Yeah, we gotta stress him or stun him again. And I think we're gonna party heal again. We've already determined that poison darts are bad, so let's flashing daggers. If we could kill one of them and then stun lock the rest, that would be awesome. But I think we got a party heal here. Nice little crit there, a little bit of stress healing. Okay. Yeah, flashing daggers is just too good when they're so low, but it's not working. But we can stun 2 and then kill him pretty easily. What's his bleed like? 1 damage. Okay, party heal again? No. Targeted heal on him. You're getting some good heals from you. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to double stun. Nice. And then... Yeah, Throne Dagger at the back row. Nice crit.
Singular strike.
More stress relief. We really need to stress relief our Hellion. So let's actually mark him for death, and hopefully the Hellion will get the kill. Could also, might as well targeted heal. Get us all back up to full. And then... Oh, didn't even kill him. What an annoyance. That's exactly the opposite of what I wanted. Now she has rabies. We might want to look into getting her some accuracy. Yeah, let's just kill this guy. Okay, let's look at this. She's got bleed, she's got stun. I think we're gonna give her these. Or at least the focus ring. Okay. So we're gonna take the focus ring off of you. We're gonna put it on her instead of the bleed, because we seem to be using the stun a lot. Sucks on her dodge. Ooh, that really sucks on her dodge, so never mind. Never mind. We're gonna do this. And then you are gonna get this. Yeah, that's okay. That's not as great as it was, but it's good enough. We got dim light. We're gonna keep going. I think we're gonna camp here. We got to deal with our Hellion stress. This is bandages for loot. And yeah, we're gonna use all the food. We got less food than I want, but more than I think we need to worry about. Okay, stress heal on you is the most important thing. This reduces your stress by 20 and lowers the stress damage, but lowers your accuracy and speed for 4 combats, which I think is a bad idea because your speed is already low. We could also battle trance, which would do awesome for you. Yeah, that's almost a guarantee. Wound care, not a big deal. This is how we do it. That's also pretty good. The surprise is always good. Plus 10 accuracy and plus 10 dodge for 4 combats. I'm just gonna do that. Okay. And then encourage. Yeah, we're gonna work on the encourage here. And Sanctuary, and not a huge fan. We're going to encourage again. She's basically down with the rest of us now. Okay, Snuff Box. Remove target disease to herself and a companion. The question is, does she have a disease? No. And I kind of like rabies. We've mitigated rabies a bit because of the thing. I think we're gonna take rabies bonus. We don't need to encourage anybody else. We have 5 things left. Gallows Humor could reduce stress across the board, but that's more of a do it at the beginning thing. We got 5. Okay, tracking is the surprise one, and I want to do battle trance. Let's do battle trance, and then tracking, and then be done.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay, so she's awesome for 4 combats, and we've got scouts for 4 combats as well. I like it. Let's move on. More loot for bandages. Probably should have left that, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, we should have left that for the way back. That was a mistake on my part. I always forget that. The fact that knowing you're going to backtrack, you can get it later with lower torchlight. Yeah, we need to kill her as quickly as possible, and I think blighting her up is a good idea, even though it worked great last time. Oh, and she resisted the blight. Okay, pulling her forward's not a big deal because she's got Shadow Fade. We can collect bounty. I think hook and slice. Let's try to get some bleed on her. Okay, that worked. 3 damage. Ideally, we want to do 8 damage to her. We're gonna heal her. Oh wow, crit heal. That's nice on the stress resist. Okay. There we go. She's dead. Now we can concentrate on these guys. We'll probably yop them next time. Although it kind of sucks that we're doing the yop on her when.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Yeah, you know what? She's got the shadow fade. Can we do this now? No, we can't. It'd be nice if I could drag the steady bracer off and do this now. She has the shadow fade. Maybe she would be the better one. Although she only shadow fades when she's not where she wants to be. Which is, for example, right now. So what does this do? This stuns and gives her more dodge. It's better than nothing, and I want to move her back. We don't need to heal anyone, although we could Divine Grace heal her. Yeah, let's do that. Kind of want to let the torchlight go down. And I don't think we need to worry about marking. I think we want to stun. Or miss, whatever. What does these guys bleed? Not very good. Groping swipe. Yeah, ideally they will spread the damage around, and then the healer can actually get some party heals in. What is their blight? Their blight is high, right? Yeah, their blight's too high to worry about. Flashing daggers. Lowers the bleed resist. I think we're just going to kill a guy, though. And I think that'll do it. 2 damage per round. No, that won't do it. What am I talking about? Let's go ahead and hack the guy to death. And let's go ahead and do a party heal. Why not? And we don't want to stun. We want to murder face. Yeah, her damage is not as good as I wish it would be, considering all the bonuses she has. Now, granted, I think, do these guys have prot? Yeah, they do have 33% prot. So I suppose that helps. Yeah, the only thing she really has is poison darts. I mean, there's always a chance for the thing, but it's not a very good one. Let's go ahead and party heal again. Nice, that's the kind of hit we like. That's the kind of hit that rabies is supposed to give you.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay, I think we're going to prioritize this guy, because we're going to get marked up. There's no chance we're not going to get marked up. So we're going to actually do some marking on our own. And then I think we're going to barbaric yop. Then you're going to... Actually, you know what? Just stun him right now. There we go. The reason I did this is because these guys are going to mark somebody. Can't poison darts. Thrown dagger, damage versus mark. Yeah, we need to do that. And then he can hack the marked person if she doesn't kill him. Yeah, see, he's marked. That's why, because we need to worry about that, because he's got that red the marked, which is a nasty, nasty thing. She could probably still stun him. I mean, her stun chance is 125. His stun resist is 65. And part of me wants to do it. Yeah, let's do it. Because then he can collect bounty. Or she can flashing daggers again. No, she can thrown dagger. Extra damage against marked, which was basically the minimum you could possibly do. Which is super annoying. So now we gotta waste a turn on it. But now, yeah, marking the prey is not a big deal anymore. So much so that, yeah, we don't even need to heal very much. Let's go ahead and Dazzling Light this guy. He dodged it. Nice resist there. Okay, now we're going to hack him to death. Or get moderately close. Then... yeah. As much as I'm enjoying rabies on her, I think it's probably a bad idea to try to get it to it. I think Flashing Daggers is kind of an obvious choice here. Get them both. Okay, he's got the Blight, which I think we're just going to deal with. Yeah, party heal. Everybody needs a little bit. And there's always that crit chance, which is going to lower stress. Wicked Hack seems obvious. Didn't kill, which is annoying. Ideally, what we're going to do here is he is going to hack. He's going to hack. Oh, he doesn't have it. He's going to hook and... Actually, no, we want to hack. He's going to hack this guy. And if he doesn't kill him, then Flashing Dagger should kill both. And it only killed one, but hey, what are you going to do? And then Dazzling Light definitely... Yeah. 0? Well, at least it stunned him. Give her the chance for the kill. Nice gold there.
As victories
we're going to come back to this.
So too will resistance.
And this is nice. We need 100% of room battles, which means we have to go to each one of these. That is crazy. We're going to go here first because we've already got highlight, and then we can... we're going to skip on these. No, I know. Stop talking. We're going to skip on these, and we're going to get them later. Oh, he's going to grab the dead body. Disease. You resisted the Blight this time, at least. Okay, we're going to fight this battle here. This guy must die. We're not even going to bother marking him or all that crazy stuff. We're just going to... Everybody who can target the back ranks is going to murder this guy. And she's going to stun the first two of these guys, I think. Come on. Yeah, I think we're going to try to stun him with our person. Okay. Hook and slice for the bleed. Okay, 3 damage. Ideally, we want to do 10 damage to him. What's his poison resist? Garbage. Let's get some poison in him, too. Okay, 3 damage and 3 damage. That's 6. If we can stun him, he's dead. And we can't stun the back ranks. And we can't illuminate when we're in the back ranks, which is annoying. Okay, so we just have to do a heal, a targeted heal, I think. Now let's do a party heal. Woohoo! Party heal. And then you have nothing that targets the back ranks. Bleed out is pretty good, although it lowers your damage and dodge. Yeah, I think we're going to keep up with the stun on these two. And now he is no longer a concern. Sadly, we're taking this huge stress hit, but he's no longer a concern, which is the important thing. Okay, hook and slice. Start stacking bleed on one of these guys. Okay. And she's going to throw a dagger at, let's see, what's that, 3 damage? Yeah, I think we're going to... Nice. That's good. I like that. Everybody liked that. Bleed out on this guy. Yeah, sure. And another party heal. Yep. Nice. Crit on the one who needed it the most, which is just perfect. Now he's dead. He's now dead next turn. So we can help ourselves out this turn, if we so choose, if we have the option. And I think we're going to take it. We're going to take one more party heal if we can get it. Poison darts. Yep, party heal. Nice. We're just awesoming the crits here. And then now she's going to try for the crit win and didn't get it.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
So we're only at 70, so we're going to keep the torchlight down because she does have this light sensitive. Minus 10 damage if torch above 75, which might be why her damage has been kind of sucky. So if we keep the torchlight down, which is hard because we've got the 2 illumination things for her. Okay, we got to kill these guys, and we got to kill them quick. And I think we're not gonna screw around with marking. Although we could mark her. And I forgot to switch these two. Dang it. Actually, you know what we could do? We could uppercut this guy knocking him back and stunning him, and then she can Barbaric Yop to stun the other two. Perfect. And then we can Poison Dart. Do we want to Poison Dart or Thrown Dagger? Or Flashing Daggers? Yeah, we're going to Flashing Daggers then. And I think she's going to use this turn, because we don't really need a lot of heal, she's going to use this turn to move up forward again. Kind of hoping to get her stuns off first, but what are you going to do? Okay, now she's going to Barbaric Yop these two. And then she is going to poison her. She resisted it. Dang it. I was hoping we could do stun and poison and then kill her, because if she got poison 4, she'd be dead before she could do anything. Okay, we still don't need a party heal. I think we're going to try this stun thing again. We'll try it on her. And then hook and slice. Or maybe we should just hack away. Yeah, let's kill her. Okay, she's in the back ranks now, which actually screws up my stun chances. Bleed out on this guy. It's just such a good hit. It lowers her damage, but that's just such a good hit. Okay, if we could get poison on her, we don't need to worry about her ever again. Yes, she's done. She is out of the battle. End of story. This guy's got a stumbling scratch. So this guy... kill. Awesome. Now he's going to have to stumble scratch forward. We can now party heal. Get everybody up to full shape. We're doing awesome. And then ideally she can just kill him. Kind of a low chance. Maybe we should make him bleed. And then ideally we'll get to go before he does, and we'll blight him up, and then he'll die. Ah, he resisted the blights. Fine. We will collect his bounty instead and get a crit.
Executed.
Everybody... oh, just you. Okay. Wow.
Seize this
That's
momentum.
a lot of stuff.
Push on to the task's end.
I don't know what to do with all this stuff. Okay. We don't have any keys? Where did we use up all our keys, or did we just not bring any? We have more torches than we started with. I hate to do it, but I think we're gonna bring up the torches.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are
and
lifted,
drop them.
and purpose is made
This
clear.
is common, so I don't really mind losing it. I think we're gonna do this. And I think we're gonna drop bandages for this. I think that's fair. And we're just gonna leave the bracer. And we didn't get the scout, which is annoying. Just gonna leave this. We're gonna leave all this stuff. We're gonna get it on the way back when we have lower torchlight. Even though we're set on stuff. Okay, ideally we can kill these guys before they do anything. Their blight is low. Huh? Who knew? But I think we're gonna throw daggers at these guys. Nice that we killed one. Then we are going to just collect bounty to kill this guy, and then she'll just wicked hack. Nice, we get a nice heal off first, and I think we're going to heal her up. And then wicked hack. Yeah, spiders. As long as you get them all, they're nice. They're nice and easy.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
You're brought low and driven into the mud. Okay, this guy... oh, we gotta kill both of these guys. So I think what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna target... yeah, you know what? We're gonna try to kill these guys. We're gonna try to kill him, and we're gonna try to stun him. So let's start with an uppercut on him. Nice that he got the stun, but I wish he'd also been knocked back. Then we are gonna Flashing Daggers. Their blight is really high. Flashing Daggers doesn't do blight. Thrown Dagger at this guy. Thrown Dagger at this guy. Yeah, I want to kill the people who hurt marked people. That's my goal. And I think we're also going to try to stun Lower the dodge on this guy. Now let's lower the dodge on this guy. It kind of sucks that we wasted the stun, but when he didn't get knocked back, that kind of ruined it for me. See, this is where we need to worry about stuff. Okay. Can we kill this guy? Yes. Well, we needed a thing. So maybe we should have tried to kill him. Nice that he didn't rend the marked. Oh no, wait, he has the rend the marked. So we got to kill him this turn. Nice dodging. Okay. I almost want to try to stun him now. But I think we're better off illuminating this guy. Do a little bit more damage to him. Give him a debuff. Ideally, one of our damage dealers will get to go before he does. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, perfect. Really hoping that would have killed. But that... I thought that was the one that did 2 damage, but or did 2 damage. It's flashing daggers that does 2. Okay, now we can murder face him, and then now they've basically been neutered.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Except for the frickin' crits that don't actually matter, yet still stress us out. Those will never, never, ever not be annoying. Honestly, I don't think we need to heal. I think we need to stun. And now this one we want to do the 5 damage. Nice crit there. Nice crit. Bleed out is no good. If it bleeds... Okay, this guy has 3 damage for 5 rounds, which really sucks. I think we're... Oh, wow, dodged anyway.
Quickly,
Fart Cloud. Okay, everybody's got Blight. Blight's not a huge deal. That's why we have a healer on our team. Stacking it might be bad, though. Okay, he's dead. So let's try again with an if it bleeds on him. 2 damage. Okay, basically we're done. I think we're gonna Divine Comfort. That's his last move. So we're done with the battle now. It's all about mitigating the fact that we've got Blight everywhere. I hate to cheese it, but I would like to get one more heal before anything else happens. Okay, come on, healer. We need you to win the roll here. Nobody noticed what I'm doing. It eats away at my flesh. I know, it's terrible. Let's mark him for death again. Come on, healer. Come on, healer. Come on, healer. Yes. And we're going to do a party healer. We have plenty of food. Nice crit. Perfect timing for a crit, too. A little bit of stress damage right at the end.
This expedition at least promises success.
I don't really feel like we should eat a lot of food. But I think that crests are better than this. I can't believe we used up all our keys. Yeah, you know what? The only thing we're going to be using these for is getting more loot. So we might as well use them up right now. Okay, moving back. We have no anti-venom, sorry. 25 gold. Okay. Old tree, I think, is anti-venom. Hand could get loot, blight, or nothing. Well, let's go for loot with, or let's go for blight with you. Blight resist is 40, 30, 30, and 40. Actually, you're the best blight resist, which kind of sucks. Although you don't have blight anymore. So let's try it again. Citrine, we're just gonna leave it on the side of the road. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna eat some food. Okay, moving on down here. We have no shovels. This has already been taken. Yeah, we have to try for these to hopefully find a shovel. Jeez, I didn't even think about that. Oh, no, we have 2 shovels. What am I thinking? I'm thinking stupidness. I'm going to leave this again. I think we're going to go down here and use the shovel first, just in case we feel the need to drop it off. That's fine. I think we'll leave this loot here to pick up on the way back. And we're going to go through this door. Come on. We're going to bring the torchlight up. I'd like to keep it slightly high, but I want it to be under 75 because of her quirk. Okay, these 2 need to die. We can let these guys hit us. And that means poison. Lots and lots of poison. Okay, 3 damage per round. Let's also get some bleed on her. Now, if we can, I think if we can stun her, there's no need to worry anymore.
Left unanswered.
Okay, we don't need to worry about stunning her anymore. She's dead next turn, so she is a non-entity anymore. That's annoying. That's really annoying, actually. Okay, your turn. I think we're gonna if it bleeds her. Nice. That pretty much did that. Kriya. Party heal is useless. I think we're going to... Yes, we don't want her to be up here. So I think we're going to illuminate... She's dead next turn, right? So we're going to illuminate this guy. Which, of course, lowers the torchlight, or raises the torchlight, and lowers her damage. But it's not much we can do about it. Okay. Poison is no longer an issue. So we're going to throw a dagger in here. Kill these guys one at a time. You can actually hurt, but only the person here. You can also move forward too, which I think we're going to do. Get you back in your position. I think stunning these guys is a good deal, especially because you got that lowered torchlight thing. Party heal is not the worst thing in the world. Especially with that chance for a crit. I mean, I'm actually more interested in getting crits from it to lower stress than I am anything else. Okay, poison darts is garbage. Nice crit there. So I'm going to uppercut this guy. He resisted the stun. Dang it. I really should be targeting this guy. That was dumb. I should have hit that guy to kill him, because now they're going to get 2 moves. Okay, no, they're not. We do, though. I think we need to do this. Yeah, let's just not kill this guy, because that's the way it works. Not a huge deal. Not a huge deal. Thrown dagger. Yeah, let's just get this guy out of the running here. I would love it if my healer had a turn. I'm gonna try to stun this guy, so that the healer actually has a chance to go. Okay, we're going to targeted heal, I think. Yeah, we're gonna targeted heal on her. Nice. And then now she can kill him. And she did. The worst of both there. Okay, bunch of stuff.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
You go ahead and eat this 1 piece of food. We're going to take this gold, and we're going to leave this dodge zone. We already have several. Unlock strongbox. Just go ahead and open it. More deeds. I think we're going to dump this shovel. Or the emerald. God, 500 gold. We could probably camp, actually. Soon. So let's just... Oh, I hate to leave that. Was this a tree? No, it was a sack of loot. I think we're just going to take it. Even though we probably won't be able to carry it. 25 gold, definitely. Worth just picking up here. Yeah, I think what we're going to do here is we're not going to touch the torch. We're going to go fight this battle. We'll grab this stuff on the way back, even though, we probably won't be able to carry it. Who is our disarm? You know what? I think you're the best choice anyway, because you have the highest stress. A little bit of stress relief, never hurt anybody. Food is a good idea. And our torchlight might not be lower than this. Yeah, you know what? We're going to do this right now. 6 food. We can't take it. Should have thought of that, actually. Just eat. Everybody eat who can. That was dumb. We should have waited until after the battle. I'm stupid. I like that you can pop the torch off after it goes down before the fight. Okay. This is a AoE chance here. Poison darts aren't good, but flashing daggers are.
Death waits.
Crits. We can't have crits like that.
In concentration.
Okay. We're gonna have to AoE heal. Uppercut is probably not the best choice. Collect bounty, guaranteed kill. Well, not guaranteed, but very likely kill. I think we gotta go for the kills. We could yop these two. But I think we're better off just wicked hacking for the very likely win. Or bleeding out. Yeah, let's go do the bleed out. This will be a quick battle, and then we know we don't have a battle for a little while, so this debuff is a huge deal. And not party heal. I think we're gonna do a directed heal at you. That was a party heal. I had the directed heal selected. I'm a moron. Okay, now we'll do a directed heal on you. Ugh, crits, just every piece of stress damage just hurts. Yeah, we're gonna bleed out though. Doesn't seem to be hurting us. Poison darts. Poison darts is a terrible choice against these guys. It got him blight though. And crit 15 for the win, which is awesome. This feels like this run has been taking forever, but you know what? What the hell? Pristine Fountain. What does the Pristine Fountain do? Holy water reduces stress. We don't have any holy water, but we can still reduce stress, and I think it's going to be on there. Reduces 20 stress. That's better than nothing. Okay, we're going to go back. There's a new trap on the ground, so I think you're going to get this trap as well. Or maybe you should. 50, 90. We're going to do it on you. And then... Now, you know what we're going to do? We're going to camp. We're going to camp here. We're going to get rid of stress.
And vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Let's see. Who has the worst stress? You have the worst stress. So let's encourage you. You also have an encourage. Let's encourage you again. There you go. You're all set. Then we're going to do this battle trance again. And then we have 2 left for tracking. Oh, we have 5 left for tracking. Okay, then let's do this and tracking. I think that works. Oh, wake up! They're upon us. This is actually okay because she's got extra damage. Ooh! That is absolutely terrible. We are exactly opposite of what we want to be. Hook and slice. That's pretty much terrible. I think we should just go for the killing. Shadow Fade. This is the time for Shadow Fade. Stun, huh? Well, stun the one that you actually have a chance to stun. Sucks that our healer is in the front. I don't even know if she has any choices. Okay, Illumination. Is this the stun one? No, this is just damage. And raise the torch and lower dodge. You have no options, so move forward. Now you got an if it bleeds. Nice kill there. The only thing you can do is mark for death, so go ahead and do it. And then you're going to Shadow Fade, even though you really can't expect a stun. And then you're going to Illuminate. A little bit of nibble never hurt anybody. Except for the stress. And then all you have is mark for death. You should have moved forward, actually. That was dumb. Poison darts for the kill.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Okay. Heirloom chest. We have no key. Heirlooms. Do we want paintings? Yes. I think we have to get rid of torches for it. And then we're going to head back into here, and hopefully this will have food in it. Torch and money. Might as well pop it.
The promise of safety.
Careful. You be careful. Okay. I guess this is why they call these long dungeons. Well, we're doing quite well, actually. When all things considered, we can't really complain that much. I mean, it's nice to have the problem of too much stuff. We surprised them. That's a nice change. We never changed our party back. Why didn't anybody tell me about this? Okay, let's get you forward, too. That at least gets her where she likes to be. Flashing daggers is pretty much garbage. Let's throw a dagger at that guy to kill her. Our Vestal, I think, has to just move. We don't need any party heals. We don't need any torch. Let's just move her. You've got if it bleeds, so you just move forward, too.
Grievous
At least you didn't octos, or not octo,
Cardo-
cardogenesis? I don't know what it's called. Let's just kill him. Okay. This is the way we like everybody, yes. Okay. Moving on. This is anti-venom, but we've also got the resistances. Yikes. I really feel like we need to prioritize crests. But we don't have anything to dump off. And actually, you know what? Honestly, I don't think we need crests. I would rather keep the medicinal herbs for the chance of food. Let's not collect ourselves. Let's go in there and murder face everybody on the map. We got a scout, which is nice. We know we have at least one more room battle. Oops, that's not even close to what I wanted to do. We're gonna have a trap come up here. Okay, you are 80, you are 50, and you are 90. You guys both have 4 marks, so you go ahead and do it. You'll get the next one. Hunger, that's not quite our last food, but we're getting close. We should be able to go through 2 rooms before getting another hunger trigger. So ideally, if we get lucky here... you know what? I think we can do one more torch to increase the chances of a scout, but apparently that didn't work. Take that torch. Okay, she's got increased damage, which is always nice, and we stunned him, which is also always nice. We're going to definitely do some heals here. But we're going to throw a dagger at this guy to kill him. Then, part of me wants to yop. Because I'd like to get 2 heals off. At least. Because one on her and one on him, and then maybe one for the party. So let's go ahead and mark this guy. All the things happening. Okay, and then mark this guy. Just point at people. Don't you know it's rude to point at people? That's no good. Last thing we need is more stress. And for you to be stunned. Although that's actually okay. That just makes it more likely that we'll get our 3 heals off. Yeah, you like have no chances here. Go ahead and yop him. The game will never think you're cheesing if there's 2 people left. So we'll do this, and then I think we'll do a party heal and then call that good. So we can probably kill one of these guys. Oh, actually, no. Well, we could still. The healer could still go first. Let's go ahead and throw some poison darts at you.
Devastating blow.
Crits are good. Stress relief is always good. We're going to do a party heal. And then somebody can kill this guy. For example, you. Nice. Now we have enough food for a food activation. Also, these are worth less than these. We've got to keep the shovel. So we're going to let that go. We're never coming back this way. More gold. Not a bad thing. I know it's time to move. Stop talking and go through the door. This could be our last room back. And we got a surprise, which is awesome. Okay. First and foremost, we must murder the back row. Actually, I think an uppercut here. I hate that when he resists the thing but then gets the stun. That makes the other stun worth less. I think we're going to stack the blight on her. 3 damage per round. And then we're going to try to stun her. Oh, we can't stun the back row. Dang it. Why didn't anybody tell me that? So let's damage her. She dodged it, which kind of sucks because that raises the torch level. We cannot reach the back row, so I think we're going to try to bleed her. 2 damage. If we could get, actually, yeah, if we could get a stun on her, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, but now this is the last thing she's ever going to do. And she didn't stun me, so that's awesome. Nice. Oh, you didn't. You suck. We can do a shadow fade at least. Okay, shadow fade. Can do a stun, so let's go ahead and do that on him. Eldritch pull on the Vestal. Don't pull her forward. Ugh. She actually has a thing she can do in the front here. Okay, she's dead, right? 2 damage, yes. She is dead if we can do 3 damage to her or stun her. Which she has the stun move, but it doesn't work on the back ranks. So let's add bleed to that, and hopefully then she's dead. 3 and 3, she is dead. So now it's these 2 guys is all we care about. He has stun resist. I think we're gonna take a turn to move her back, get everybody where they like to be. Bleed is no longer a big deal, so we're just gonna okay, collect bounty, yep. Just keep it up. And poison darts are bad on these guys, so let's just throw a dagger at this guy. And then now that his stun resist is gone, we might uppercut punch him. Although it's still there, so let's go ahead and try to get him killed before he has a chance to move. She probably could have yopped and gotten it. Party heal, sure. No crits. Collect his bounty. Probably should have uppercut. These are garbage. She doesn't really have a good move if there's blight resist involved. Yeah, we could raise the torch a little bit. But we want to stun. And then ideally, you will get the kill. Nice. Victory! More food! Onyx is worth 500 each. So is this? Ugh. Yeah, and we don't know if we're going to win or not. That's the worst part. We don't know if we're going to win or not, so we don't know if we can drop the things. I think we can drop these. Pristine Fountain? What does the Pristine Fountain do? Relieves stress. You are the most stressed. You get to touch the pristine fountain. Nicely done. Okie doke. Let's keep moving. Oh, yeah, okay, he must die. He must die. We don't care about damage. We don't care about blight. We don't care about rabies. We care about stress. And we care about making him bleed. And blight. Ah, he resisted the blight. And damaging him. Which we can only do with this. And he dodged! What the H? Come on. He's not supposed to be that good. He's supposed to be some guy cowering in the back behind a bunch of dogs. He shouldn't be able to dodge stuff. Okay, she has no attacks on the back ranks. So I think her actual best move is to Barbaric Yap. Okay. More bleed. Come on! This is ridiculous. How about some blight? Can we do the blight this time? There we go. 3 and 3. That's 6. If we could get a stun on him, which isn't going to happen because we don't have anything that can stun the back ranks. Or damage him enough. Let's go ahead and try to damage him enough. Jesus, with the dodging. Okay, at least this is the last thing he's ever going to do. And then, ideally, she's going to get a Barbaric Yap off. Yeah, all the dogs are stunned. Then you are going to... put bleed on this guy. Or miss. What? You are terrible at that thing. They're bad with blight, so let's go ahead and throw a dagger at this guy. Okay, he gets to go. Nice dodge. Okay, bleed out. I think it's time to start just destroying these guys one by one. Okay, and party heal is a good choice here. Nice 3 heals on everybody. Don't give her rabies. Nice. That's not good. Okay. Yeah, let's go for the almost guaranteed kill, but the miss means it's not. Party heal again? Yeah, might as well. Was hoping for some crits. It actually might be a good idea to put some crit things on her to up the chance of getting crits. She could almost heal stress that way. Okay, collect bounty. Might have wanted to uppercut punch him. Another party heal. Poison darts are a terrible choice, but it's all we got. And a wicked hack for the miss. 6-round fight against a bunch of dogs. Now, granted, in a Doomsayer, but still. There we go, and more torches and more money. I think it's time
The way is lit. The
to
path
ditch the
is clear.
torches.
We require only the strength to follow it.
And there's our last shovel. Let's take this torch and just light it. Here's our last shovel, so this is good. I'm glad we kept our shovels. And we might be able to get a little bit more loot out of this run. A lot more loot out of this run. Okay. Again, I think we need to worry about these two guys. So I think we're going to, again, try the uppercut punch and miss. The one time that worked, it was great. Flashing daggers is just not good enough at this level. Thrown dagger. Yeah, we gotta kill these guys. That's our goal, is to kill these guys. Or stun lock them. We don't want to party heal. Stunning is still a chance. So you say there's a chance. We're going to stun this guy. Or not. And then she's going to stun these two guys. Because we can't stop them from marking us. Like, by the time we kill these guys, we would be marked. So we just have to... Nice dodge there. We just have to keep these guys stunned while we kill them. Which I think is another uppercut. Come on! I don't even think he uppercutted. Another thrown dagger. Light on the back ranks. Rabies! 2 of us got rabies. Actually, rabies for her is terrible because it only affects her. It only affects her attack amount. I think you're just going to heal yourself here. Okay, just let my barbarian go before they go. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. And you're not going to. They're going to both rend her. Okay, she at least gets to go now. Although now, I think we need to bleed out. Come on. He's standing right in front of you. Yeah, now we need to target and heal her. Okay, finally killed that guy. Now she ideally can bleed out again. For only 5, which sucks. And... flashing daggers is garbage. Let's go ahead and throw a dagger at this guy. He might try the uppercut punch again. I'm going to actually look at the stats because that seems to work a lot less than I think it should. And I think we're going to go back to party heals for her. I think healing 3 people a little is better than healing 1 person a lot. Unless there's somebody like really close to death's door, which ain't going to happen in this fight. Although they're trying. Okay. There's a death, finally. Okay, what does this uppercut punch do? Uppercut punch has a stun of 125, which against his stun is basically 100% stun, and then the knockback is 100%, and his move back is not that bad. There we go. 3 damage, yeah, it's not quite enough to kill. I think we're going to keep on healing the whole party. And then she doesn't actually have a good thing except for if it bleeds on him, which isn't bad. 5 damage now. He's dead, which will pull him forward into the realm of our attack guys. More blight. This might be the last fight we have though, so damage on our people shouldn't matter that much anymore. Yep. Let's just throw some daggers at him, and then collect his. Oh, we can't collect his bounty. Let's go ahead. Oh, we can't uppercut punch him. Let's go ahead and bleed him. Okay, this is his last move, so we can cheese the fight now.
A hand's breadth.
Wow. Oh, 8 damage per round for 3 rounds. No wonder she's hurt. And we can't heal it. We just got to keep healing her. Yikes. Actually, I shouldn't be debuffing her. Hit that dead body. Yeah, she's got a lot too. Although her blight's gone. 4 damage per round for 2 rounds. That's better. Gotta poison this dead body. Sadly, that's the end of the battle. And we want this key for these. What do we want instead of crests? I think we're going to all in on the food here. And we're going to take these crests. And I think we got to drop the jade. Nothing is worth less than the jade. Thankfully. And we're going to use the key on the heirloom chest here to get more food and more jade, which really sucks. 4 damage for 2 rounds. I'm starting to think we can push on. Let's give it 1 each to the Hellion and you, and pop this torch. We got a scout. Let's see what we got ahead of us here. We should at least go to the next room. Hold up. I would love to hold up, but I'm busy disarming a trap. Oh, that's what I was afraid of.
The requirements of survival cannot be met on
okay,
an
and
empty stomach.
You are going to try for this. Oh, and you're going to go grab it yourself. Well, at least, I mean, I was just going to grab it myself anyway. 4 food. We can't actually take it. Eating doesn't really matter. She's full. Let's just get out of here. That was an unfortunate final thing there.
Battle.
We got a pineapple. Poison pineapple. Plague Doctor only. Plus 40 blight skill chance. We got 80,000, 18,000 gold. 1765. 17,650. Whatever. And a ton of stuff. The heirlooms are awesome. Sadly, they're all crests. There we go. There's our deeds. Whew, that was a long run. And everybody's at level 1. Healer's Gift. That's garbage. Natural Swing. That's actually not bad. She tended to do that. Obsessed with Food is probably not good. And 10% Death Blow Resist. That can't be bad. This was a long episode. Holy cow.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor.
Can you?
But I was dead before they found me.
Were you?
And the letter was on its way.
Was it? Okay. We still want to do the incohate flesh. And I think we can do it next time. I think Jubert can go out. I think Gilpin can go out.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
And I think Sword of All can go out. We might, you know what we might do? We might take Sword of All. Oh wait, our roster is full. We need to dismiss somebody. Let's see, who has a lot of stress? Bellicott. You are the one who just went out, right? Yeah. Obsessed with Food and Obsessed with Food. Oh. Minus 10% damage. You're actually pretty good. You're starting to work on things that I don't really care about. Meditating and while camping. I mean, that helps, I guess. Don't really want to toss anybody who doesn't have high stress or anything. Thin-blooded is pretty bad. You're really not worth throwing away, though. And I don't want to throw away Jubert. Bulber has Necromania and it's locked. Jubert, you win. I'm going to run a test here. Or not Jubert. Bolbeck. Yeah. We're going to run a test. I'm going to try something. We're going to sort by rarity. We're going to put the health stone on you. And then we're going to dismiss you. And then we're going to check this, and we got the health stone back. So, dismissing, they leave all possessions at the door. That's important. Okay, so what we're going to do...
man and his faithful beast.
We are going to send...
Forged by battle.
Gilpin and Sword of All out. With our Jester. And Papon. Into a short run whose goal is merely to level them up and relieve Papon's stress. And then we're going to send Jubert, Sword of All, Gilpin, and probably Bellicott out. So Bellicott is going to get the treatment. She has rabies, but you know what? Rabies doesn't really bother me. She is going to meditate. Because she gets increased stress relief from meditation. Right? Improve stress reduction while meditating and while camping. So she's going to meditate this week. This too shall pass. You are right. And we are going to go out on a short run. A short little explore. Yeah, we're going to go on this short little explore. That'll make a nice change to this episode. We're going to do a short explore with Gilpin. Possibly Jubert, I don't know yet. Sort of all. And the Jester. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to leave Papon out. Papon actually might... Thin-blooded, huh? I think that's an okay one to keep. Papon might go to somewhere low on the totem pole of fixes, like the bar. We can upgrade the bar. Don't really care about the number of slots in the bar right now. I don't think that's ever going to matter. I wish I knew what these levels were. We're going to wait until we're fine on that. And actually, you know what? Portraits. We can upgrade the blacksmith, and I think that's wise.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield. Anything to prolong a soldier's life.
Yeah, and we want more portraits, so we're going to wait. We're not going to upgrade anything with portraits until this. Can we go out and get portraits? What is this? No, that's not portraits anyway. This is the boss. So we'll get portraits of the boss, I guess. So, yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this run with these guys. That's what we're doing next time. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I definitely enjoyed playing it. As long as it was. I'm HMV, and I will, as always, talk at you later.